Hey guys, it's Chelsea, and today things are looking a lot different. I am not filming on my nice camera right now because the last vlog I filmed literally was hell trying to edit and put up, and it was just bad. And then also my Mac just has terrible quality. So right now I'm filming on my phone. I really don't like filming on my phone because half the time I film on it, it'll be like, oh, not enough storage, blah, blah, blah. So I really can't say everything I want to say because it'll cut me off and it's just a hot mess. Anyway, we're doing it because why not? A few updates. Just got this bracelet from Kirkland's. It's really pretty. And I also got one of their little Scentsy thingies. I have one in my closet. It's like Summer Romance. And this one is called Paris. Now this, you can't like put it on any sort of surface or plastic or carpet or fabrics anyway. So it's kind of leaning up against this counter right now, so I hope it doesn't affect anything. But where else are you supposed to put it? Just lay it on the floor? Okay, anyway, so today we're going to be talking about something I've wanted to talk about on this channel for a long time. And I'm glad I waited till now because my ideas of working out, diet, exercise, things like that have changed a lot. So I'm going to go into a little bit of a backstory, and then I'm going to go into my tips and advice because I think you have to know my backstory to know where I'm coming from as far as my future advice. So a little bit of backstory. I did cross country in high school, and coming out of high school even, I was done in like May. Up until August before I came to college, I was running over everything. Like if you wanted to get in shape, you needed to run, and you need to bust your ass, and you need to get out there and run. Running over everything. I would do a little bit of CrossFit, and I loved me some CrossFit, but when people be like wanting to lose weight, I would just tell them run. Especially because, even if they asked about like, oh, well, what do I eat? With running, you kind of have to develop a sort of diet because honestly, like when I was running, if I would eat McDonald's even for breakfast, it would affect my afternoon run. So I didn't necessarily eat like grains and oats and fruit all day, but I definitely watched what I ate and tried to get as much protein and stuff as possible and just kind of did easy day-to-day eating. And I didn't really focus too much on it, and I was fine. So that I would just say, oh, run and eat a little bit better and you're fine. When I came to college, lots of things changed because I got into kind of the real world. It's easy when you're in high school and just in school because everything's very scheduled, and there's certain times when you can run, and school's over by like 3-4 o'clock, so when you get home, like if you can go run and all that kind of stuff. Everything's scheduled, your food is scheduled, and it just makes everything easier. Now, when you get to the real world, you have to schedule time for that, and life, is very on the go, especially in college. It's just go, 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 and, running, it takes a lot. You have to dedicate for a good workout at least 30 minutes, and trying to eat better while balancing all the other stuff you have to do in college, which is impossible. But anyway, you have to dedicate like 30 minutes. You have to come back, take a shower, re-put yourself back together. You get tired, you're achy, you're just, And yeah, so I've kind of decided that running isn't what I want to do all the time now. Running is great. I don't really recommend running on a treadmill, especially if you talk to most cross-country runners. You'll find that it's not very good for you just because it's a very flat surface, and it makes it harder when you get outside and have the uneven surfaces. But not only that, but running outside is just funner. But anyway, so I don't hate running, but I don't think it needs to be the only form of exercise people do. So there's that. That's like my history on running and what I used to think. Now that I'm in college and things like that, I went through a phase where I was kind of like, I was like junk food, lay on the couch all day. Recently, now this isn't just like the past 2 weeks, I came across a book and it's changed a lot for me. It's not a complete like, oh my God, everything in my life has changed, but as far as diet, exercise, and how I view it, it's changed a few things. I'm gonna show you the book and things like that, but don't feel like you have to get the book because I'm gonna tell you a good portion of it. But you can if you want. I got mine at the Dollar Tree, and it's like originally a $26 book, but I wouldn't pay $26 for it. It's a good book, but it's like, it was at the Dollar Tree, there's a reason. But, if you could find it maybe cheaper on Amazon or something like that, I would do that. Okay, so anyway, the last 2 weeks, it kind of hit me that life is too short and I'm too unhappy with myself and my body to just be sitting here like all the time. I need to go out and I need to do something. So first I discovered this book. It's by Bethany Frankel and it's called Skinny Girl Solutions, and this is in like my Dollar Tree haul or something. Anyway, so this book originally $26. I'm not even that far into it, but I've already learned a lot as far as dieting and eating and everything. So basically she says in the book, everyone's always on a diet. Everyone's always trying to eat better, and it's just because that's the way society has put us, you know, especially if you live in North America. The portions are huge and everything just has all this stuff in it for taste rather than health. And so in her book, she gives wonderful, wonderful advice. And I'm not going to go too in depth with it, but as far as dieting goes and my opinions on it now, I would say she does this thing called Pick Your Spot, where basically, I think it's like once a day, you kind of pick the one thing that's not so good for you, but you make the rest of the day good for you. And I think that's such a good thing to go by because, you know, not one ice cream cone isn't going to kill you, people. It's not going to put on 5 pounds like people mentally think it is. Especially when you counteract it with lots of veggies and lots of protein and lots of other good things. So that's one of her things. And also she gives great advice as far as all the different bad situations like steakhouses, Japanese restaurants, Italian restaurants, and the different things that you should get there. Yeah, and she just talks a lot about kind of eating naturally thin, you know. When you're full, stop eating. Don't feel like you need to finish the plate. People seem to have a misconception that they don't get their money's worth if they don't get it, you know, if they don't finish it, if it's that big of a deal to you, take the rest of it home, eat it later. Things like that, you know. It was just full of wonderful advice, and it kind of hit me, you know. Like today I had Taco Bell, but I don't feel bad about it because I have that kind of mentality of, okay, like today I had a nice protein milk. I had a muffin and some coffee, a protein milkshake, and a yogurt parfait, and I walked the lake. And that seems like enough, especially because my hunger was enough for me to go get some Taco Bell because I wanted a Mexican pizza, and I actually shouldn't have got the big soda, but I got a little Baja Blast. But I did anyway because it made me happy, and there's no reason that you should restrain yourself as long as you kind of counteract it. And she gives lots of hints for like stopping binging and stuff. So I'm only on the eating chapter, but she goes in a lot of other stuff like family, career, style, and sex. So I can't wait to read the rest of that. So that's kind of my opinion on dieting. I don't think like fad dieting, I don't think any of that kind of stuff works because eventually you're gonna fail. So I definitely think her way of dieting is great, and it's not necessarily ideal for someone that is currently overweight. That I would say maybe go on one of those fad diets just to get to a place where you're a little bit more comfortable with yourself, and then start eating naturally then. And if you guys are interested, I would definitely look up this book. She does have like the original book. I forget, it might just be called Skinny Girls. I don't know what it's called. Skinny Girl? I'm not sure what the original one was, but Skinny Girl Wellness? I don't know. But anyway, you should definitely check it out. Now, fitness. What I've told myself is that instead of laying around all day, each day I'm going to do something not necessarily invasive, but just something that gets my body, my muscles, my blood, just everything moving and toning a little bit. You know, I used to be running all the time and stuff like that, and that's just not practical. And it also caused a lot of like issues with my knees. Like I'll randomly just be walking and my knee will give out and I'll be like, oh, hey everyone. And it's just been very debilitating on my body. So what I've been doing are simple, easy at-home workouts, like a lot of core stuff like V-ups and curls and like, are they called just curls? I forget what they're called. Anyway, lots of core stuff, kind of doing flutters, things like that. And then what I did today is we have like a lake by my school, so I walked the whole lake instead of running it. Took me an hour, but it was nice being able to dedicate an hour to just spend time in nature. I got to see like an old man, and I said hi to him, and it was cute. And came back here and then did some, it's like the step the step ups, and my chair that came in my dorm was high enough, so you just do like 20 of those, you know, switching off your feet, and you just step up and then step back down, and just stuff like that. Easy, simple workouts. I used to really like P90X. They have like an ab one that's really good because in a very short amount of time you work like your core like you wouldn't believe, and I'm sure they have different segments like legs and stuff, so that's something you could do if you're wanting something a little more hardcore, not just a few like curls and push-ups and stuff. But yeah, I've just been doing simple, easy stuff, eating a little bit better, you know. Instead of getting the fries, I got the yogurt parfait, but then at dinner, when I wanted something a little bit nicer, I went to Taco Bell and I got myself a Mexican pizza and a soda, which I had the soda, right? Drank it, most of it. So in order to be good, on my way back, I filled it back up with water. Guess what happened when I was driving? The water went everywhere. I'm like, well, it was a good thing it wasn't soda, but what the hell? Like, I got water all over the place. Like, it was me making a good decision for once. But, anyway, so I kind of rushed through this video because I made like 3 or 4 videos before this and had issues with them and then had to remake them. So anyway, this one was kind of rushed through, and I'm not sure if I said everything I wanted to say. But as far as diet and exercising, just, you know, stop eating when you're full. And that one has helped me a lot because I didn't even realize how much I used to eat before until I realized, hey, when you're full, just stop. You know, change a little bit of things in your life, but don't forget to have fun and really enjoy food. And as far as exercising, do little things every day. You don't have to go out and just kill yourself, you know. Just nice, light, easy workouts will help keep yourself nice and toned and just healthy and not like, you know, it'll keep you nice and, So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be making a like dry shampoo comparison to baby powder coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys next time here, Make by Chelsea, and bye!